Welcome to the online class. So inshallah, our topic today is isometric drawing. Isometric drawing. It is a very popular topic that you have been hearing since your days in your junior classes, your Ss1, Ss2, and Ss3. But this time around, it is going to be a little bit more complex and professional. What do I mean by professional? When you are doing this thing in your junior classes, majority of you don't normally use your drawing instruments. The T-square, the Z-square, and all other material that is required. But now, you are going to use your full instruments. Compose yourself well on your drawing board, and you will be applying the skill of how you are going to couple the instruments together to achieve a very good and clean and accurate drawing. So before we move on, let us try to define the isometric drawing. What is the meaning of isometric drawing? Isometric drawing is a means of representing designs or drawings in 3 dimensions. It simply means the representing of design or drawings in 3 dimensions. What do I mean by 3 dimensions? When you draw something like this, like a box, to show that it is a 3-dimensional view, to show the 3-dimensional view of it, you must draw it in isometric drawing. This is the first side, this is the second, and this is the third. Any diagram or any design that you view and you see 3 sides or 3 parts of that drawing is known as isometric drawing. As you can see this side of this box, you can see the other side, and you can see the top. So this kind of drawing is isometric drawing. But in isometric drawing, there are some certain rules that you must try to apply before you can get an accurate drawing. In isometric drawing, we have isometric axes. We have isometric axes. We have isometric axis, and we have isometric angle. Isometric angle. Isometric angle. Isometric angle. So, in isometric drawing, before you can start your isometric, the drawing of your any block in isometric, you must first of all determine the angle that you are going to use. And the angle you are going to use is angle 30 degrees and 30 degrees at the other side. So, after fixing your paper very well with the aid of masking tape on your drawing board, you can't draw isometric drawing without fixing your paper on the drawing board. It is not a freehand sketch. Because if you didn't fix your paper on the drawing board properly, there is no way that you will get an accurate drawing. Those angles will not be accurate. At times, the lines will not be parallel. As you can see this line now, we call this line receding line. Receding line. Receding line. Before you draw this line, you draw this line. That is how you start. And if you don't fix your paper very well, there is no way you have a correct line. So for you to start, after fixing your paper on your drawing board, you draw a very straight horizontal line with the aid of your T-square. After that, you put your T-square like this with the aid of your Z-square, either 45 or 60 degrees. You draw a vertical line. A vertical line that will be perpendicular to this line. That is the line I'm talking about. This is the line. So, in the drawing, you will be given some dimensions. They may say from here to here, from here to here is 20, this one is 20, this one is 20, all those things. So for you to measure this 20 now, you come here, you mark 20. This line, you can draw it to any length. And whenever you want to start the drawing of isometric drawing, you must start with faint lines, construction lines. So let's say from here to here is your 20, stop here. So with the aid of your T-square and your Z-square of angle 30, you draw this line. You draw this line, which is this one. And this angle must be 30 degrees. We are not going to construct. It is not construction. For you to get this one, inside your engineering set or inside your mathematical set or set square, you have two type of set square here. You have the one for 45 degree and one for 30 degree. So the one you are using for the isometric drawing is the 30 degree that you are having here. So you use it like that. The other side, you put it here. Do something like this as well. 30 degree. So you measure from here to here, you're 20. Don't forget. If this place is 20, this place is 20, this place is 20, according to the drawing you are using here. At times, the dimension will differ according to the drawing you are having. So you measure the 20 here as well. So with the aid of your T-square and your set square, you draw a vertical line. This is the vertical line. Same thing, you repeat it here. So you measure your 20 here. You have measured 20 here already. You measure another 20 here. So let's assume that you have something like this. The 20 is short here. You have another one like this. Let me try to clean up this one so that. So you have something like this, and you have something like this. So with this one, you have drawn an isometric drawing. And another thing in isometric drawing is that whenever you are given any block to draw, you must make sure that after the completion of the drawing, you put the dimension. And when you want to put the dimension, you don't say from here to here. You say it's 20. You now write 20 here. Say from here to here 20. That one is wrong. It's totally wrong. That's the reason why we first of all discussed dimensioning techniques in our previous class. Dimensioning techniques. So we have so many techniques that you can use. For this one, you have your dimension line. This dimension line, paint line. This line that you draw, I told you that you can draw it, you can go. All these lines, they are called receding lines. They can go beyond your dimension, the figure given to you. So this one is moving this side, just like that. But another thing is that when you finish the drawing of this isometric drawing with paint lines, with construction lines, you now outline the image. You outline the drawing. That is, if you don't outline it, it will reduce your mark of draftsmanship. We must be able to differentiate between the isometric, the drawing, and the dimension line. So, another way to do that one, make sure that you bold, you highlight all these, drawings, so that they will not be competing. What do I mean by highlight? If you use like 2H pencil to start the drawing, it will give you faint line. After the drawing of everything, you now use bold line to be drawing again by using a pencil that is more darker than the previous one that you used. So that will increase your level of creativity and it will enable the drawing to look more mature. So that is it. So to dimension this place, something like this line that is coming, this one that is coming, let it come like that. Paint line, then 20. That is how you are going to dimension all the sides. You will not dimension this side. It is strong. So now say from here to here, you have another line. And you have to 20. This one is strong. That one is not allowed in isometric drawing. Once you dimension this side, see this line and this line are parallel to each other. You don't need to dimension the inner. You don't need to dimension the inner parts of the drawing. That is one of the rules that we are having in isometric drawing. So I told you earlier that we have isometric acids. That's something we call isometric acids. So isometric acids, when you have something like this, from here to here is 120 degrees. From here to here is 120 degrees. From here to here is 120 degrees. This is isometric acids. These are the acids of isometric. And we have isometric angle. This is the angle, 30 degrees. If you use any angle that is different from this 30, to draw any isometric drawing, that drawing is not an isometric drawing. It is another drawing entirely. So any time, anywhere you hear of isometric, the first thing that must come to your mind is that drawing, I must draw it with angle 30 degrees. Anything, any figure, any image that you are asked to draw in isometric, it must be drawn in angle 30 degrees. With angle 30 degrees. And all those lines, all the receding lines, they must be parallel to each other. The kind of, don't forget that in technical drawing we are dealing with lines. It's a language that we are using lines to say something to the entire world. So the way you use your line is very, very important, especially in this isometric drawing that we are talking about. For example, look at, we are having 1, 2, 3 lines in this area now. 1, 2, 3 lines. For example, don't use both lines on this side and this one is now thin and this one is good. No. Before you can start this kind of drawing, make sure that you sharpen your pencil very well so that you have achieved a kind of thickness that you want. So that whenever you draw this line, when you draw this one and you draw this one, they will differ with each other. They must not be different. They must carry the same line width, the same thickness. That is what they call draftsmanship. That is what they mark. So you must take care and take very care of that one whenever you are doing that one, so that there won't be any mistake. So we have another one that we call isometric projection. This one is isometric, and we have isometric as well. Isometric projection. Isometric projection. In isometric projection, it has a perpendicular line, 1, 45 degrees inclined left and right. 45 degrees inclined left and right. So in isometric, they can ask you an objective question that what angle can you use, or what angle is suitable for the drawing of isometric. It is angle 45 degrees left, like we are having 30 here, and this one is isometric. Don't forget, isometric. And an isometric is 30 degrees. But we have another drawing, isometric. They can give you a figure and ask you to draw it in isometric projection. They may not give you the angle. But anywhere you hear isometric, you must know that the angle you are going to use for that drawing is 45 degrees. Likewise, when you hear of isometric, you must be able to know that the angle you are going to use is 30 degrees. So isometric drawing now, we now have something like this. For example, now have something like this. Something like this. And this angle now is 45 degrees and 45 degrees. So the main difference between the isometric and isometric is the angle. Isometric projection. The main difference between the isometric drawing and the isometric drawing is the angle you are using. Angle 45 degrees is used for isometric drawing, where angle 30 degrees is used for isometric drawing. So in engineering drawing, this isometric drawing is very, very important. It's a very important topic in engineering drawing, even up to the university level. So that's the reason why they introduce it as this level of yours, as an intelligent engineer, as an engineer in embryo, as a coming engineer, so that once you start the practicing of this one right from now, you will be able to move, to compose yourself, relate yourself with your instrument that you are using. So that's the reason why they bring out this topic for your level. So, and whenever you want to start the drawing of isometric projection, the first thing you must first of all do is that you make sure that all your instruments are with you. I've said it earlier. We are talking about a standard drawing board, a good drawing board that you will sit down comfortably and face it. Not that you just you will slide or you will be sleeping while you will drawing. That one is not. It is not a PR sketch. It is not CCA. It's not creative art. So there are some skills that are required before you can achieve a good isometric drawing. And once you have your instruments, the T-square, the Z-square, the cleaner, then you fix your paper very well on your drawing board, comfortably. Then you sit comfortably right in front of that drawing board. Then you have the diagram that you want to draw in isometric. The next thing is to study the diagram. Study all the parts. Okay, so how am I going to start from this side to this side? What is the length? What is the breadth of this side? You first of all understand the drawing. Look at the drawing critically. In isometric drawing, they may dimension a part and leave the other part. So as a student of technical drawing, you must be able to reason that, okay, they dimension this part, there may be subtraction or addition before you can get a particular part that has not been dimensioned before. So that's the reason why it is very important for you to critically look at the drawing that you want to draw before you can do that one easily and correctly. So before I will give you what you are going to practice at home, which I'm very sure that you will abide by the rules and regulations that is guiding the drawing by having your drawing instruments, by fixing your paper on your drawing board. Even if it is a dining table, you can convert your dining table to drawing board. Use anything that is convenient so that you can sit right. That is what you want to know. That is what you want to achieve. If you don't sit right, it will affect the drawing, no matter how artistic you are, no matter how intelligent you are. I'm talking from experience. That is the reason why in your drawing studio we have drawing board. That is the reason why you are not using locker, in the drawing studio. You must be able to sit down comfortably, set your instruments and move them from up and down, from left to right. So now tell me, if you don't sit down comfortably, how are you going to achieve that one? So don't deceive yourself, please. Whenever you want to draw anything in isometric at home, make sure that you sit comfortably. Arrange yourself on your dining table. Yes, you can use that one pending the time that you will resume. So make sure that you try as much as possible to make sense out of that one at a time. So what we want to do now is that we want to I will give you some procedures. I will give you some procedures. We want to draw let's say an ellipse. Drawing of ellipse in isometric. Drawing of ellipse in isometric. So let me clean up this one. I'll just write down the procedure. I'll write down the procedure, and I'm expecting you to follow the procedure and practice it at home. So before then, I will now give you what you are going to do. That's it. So procedure, isometric drawing ellipse. What do I mean by ellipse? Ellipse is something like oval shape, something like this. It's not a circle, but over like that. That is the shape of an ellipse. So how are you going to achieve this one in isometric drawing? So let me first of all write the procedure before you can practice them at home. Number one is that place your drawing paper squarely on the drawing board. On the drawing board, you can see, place your drawing paper squarely on the drawing board. That is the first rule. No matter what you want to do, you first of all place your drawing board and your drawing paper on your drawing board squarely. So that is the first thing. After that one, the next thing is to study the diagram given to you. Let's say the diagram is something like this. The image is something like this. That is the image given to you. And you have been given the length. Then this one is 50, this side is 50. That is the length, not angle now, length. So you are asked to draw this one in isometric. The first thing is to first of all draw your line, the horizontal line. You want to start now. After the drawing of the horizontal line, this vertical line, you draw it with the aid of your T square and your Z square. Then you draw the receiving lines like this. And from here to here, you measure your 50. Let this one continue. This one. Let's say this one is your 50. So draw this one like this one like this, and this one like this. The next thing is to determine the length, the middle of this 50, the midpoint. The half of 50 is 25, so you mark 25 here. This line is parallel to this line and it's parallel to this line. So you transfer this one to this one. That is another half of this one to 25. Here is 50. Here must be 50 as well. So half of this one you transfer it to this one. This place as well. Because all lines are parallel. So the next thing is to join them together. Join these things together like this. As you can see. That's how to join them together. So after that, with the aid of your French curve. We have so many circles there, so many ellipse shapes there, different sizes. So at times you will be given the diameter of the ellipse you want to draw. So this is the center of that particular dot. So from your French curve, now look for the diameter. Let's say you are given 34. Diameter is 34. So look for the 34 on that French curve. Then you produce something like this. So the meaning of this one is that when you want to draw ellipse in isometric, French curve is required. French curve is required. You must have French curve in order to get the shape of the ellipse. I understand that you still remember the French curve. You still remember how it looks like. So I will send the notes via the appropriate cutter. But before then, let me give you a task. What do I mean by a task? Let me give you a drawing that you will be doing at home, that you will practice in isometric. We have so many drawings on isometric projection, so many drawings from the blocks to mechanical machines and so on and so forth like that. So let me give you this one as you practice it at home, and you snap it on your phone, then you send it to the appropriate cutter, maybe through the WhatsApp, so that I'll be able to mark you and correct the error here. So let me give you this one. Very simple drawing. I'm very sure you are following the drawing, you are following the diagram. So make sure that you draw it. All these lines must be parallel to each other. This one must be parallel to this one. So that is how we get a very good drawing at the end of the day. So, have something like this. So, let this one come like that. This one is like this. This one will come and meet this one here. So, from here, go up like that, like this. So, I don't want it to make it small. I don't want it to be too complex so that you can understand it. So that you can understand it. So, this one is coming like this. This one is coming like this. This one is coming like this. So this one comes down a little bit. We come and join this one like this. You can see that all these lines are parallel. Even I'm not using instrument, I'm not using Ss1 and Ss1, but I'm trying to make this parallel so that the image will look big. So from here. So from here, let's go to the top. So we have something like this. So from here we have this one. We have something like this here. So this one will come and make this one here. This one will come here as well. So this one comes here. Hope it is not becoming complex. I know that if you are in the class, you will now be shouting, Alan, this one is too much. But try as much as possible to try it. Practice makes perfection. This one is not yet as good. So this one comes like this. And this one is inside. You can see the block. You can see the block. So that is how it looks like. I would like to clean this one up. I like this one like this. So that is the block. Let me now give you the dimension. So you follow the dimension and you produce your own according to what you see. So we have this one like this. That one is 76. That is 76 millimeter. That one will be 7.6 in centimeter. Don't forget. We have 127 here. 127. That 127 will be too much. Let me give you. Maybe 7.6 is maybe too much. If this one is 2.5. That is 6.5. Let's use 2.5. That is 65. Let's do 65 here. This one is 65. This is 65. And here is 65 as well. 65. So from that one here, from here to here. Let me use now. So we have 2 here. That is 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. From here to here. Here. This one. Down to 2.5. 2.5. That is 2.5. 5. So this one, the thickness of this one is 2. The thickness of this one is 2. The internal, you want to cut internally, that one is 2.5. So this thing is applicable to this one. This one is 2 as well. 2 as well. So from here to here, like this one. Now let me do it outside. Let me do it outside. Here. Let's say we have 30 or 35. Let's say we have 35 here. 35. So if from here to here is 35, and from here to here we have, let's say we have 40. So that 40 from here to here we have, let's say we have 1, that is 10. This one is 20, that is 2 centimeters. This one is 1 centimeter now. So if this one is 1 centimeter, from here to here is 3 centimeters. I've told you that there will be addition and subtraction before you can get some part. It is not everything that you dimension that you leave it. So this one is 35, this one is 40. 35 plus 40, that is 75. So we simply means from here to here now is 75. Then the height. If this one from here to here, if it is, let's use 2, that is 20. If it is 20, from here to here, from here to here, it's very important. From this one to get this line to this side. Let's say that one is 1, that is 10. And this one is 20, this one is 10, that is 30. So the remaining one is from here to here. So let's use that one as 40. So 20 plus 10 plus 40, that is what? 40 plus 10, 50, plus 20, 70. So that is 70. That is the height. So don't forget that the angle is 30 degrees. And one important thing is that after the drawing, after the diagram, you must make sure that you first of all start the drawing with faint line. That's the first step. Start the drawing with faint line. After the faint line, and you have corrected all the mistakes, you have drawn the accurate drawing. You now outline it with bold pencil. You apply the drawing with bold pencil. After the boldness of the drawing, you now draw the dimensioning lines. You now dimension them with faint lines. These dimensioning lines must not be competing with your drawing, and you must leave enough space to the drawing. Don't let your dimensioning to be too closer to the drawing, so that the drawing will look neat and very good to mark. So that is where we are going to stop today, inshallah. So next class we are going to move to the next drawing that is more complex than this one. So I will advise you to practice this one at home. Look for a very good A4 paper, clean paper. Compose yourself on your drawing board. Preferably, if you don't give me any excuse that you don't have drawing board at home, you can convert your dining table to as your drawing board. Okay. Then you particularize it. Make sure that you time yourself as well. Don't forget, because everything. A student can use 1 hour to draw this one, while we can have a student that will just use 20 minutes to complete it. So the time spent on each drawing is very, very important because of the exam. So that if it comes out in the exam and you have been given 30 minutes to draw this kind of thing, so make sure that you time yourself. Don't say, but I don't carry on, don't say that. Make sure that you time yourself, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and see how far you have gone. That is how to assess yourself. So inshallah next class we continue from here. Thanks for watching.